everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're going to start with your quantitative aptitude class, and this is your class 37. In 36 classes we had done we had started with arithmetical ability, where we had completed your operations on numbers, LCF and SCM of numbers, decimal fraction, and we had done your simplification, and then we had square roots and cube roots. And even though we had started with the topic that we have to discuss is your sixth topic, that is your averages here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. On the same cases, today we're going to start with your 15th question of the session, and that is also an important one, and a huge request from my side to please go ahead with the subscribe button, and please it's a huge request from my side. So let's go ahead with the question of the 15th question of the session that we had discussed, your 14th question in the last classes as well. The question is, distance between the two that is sections A and B is 778 kilometers. We have stations, that two stations A and B, that is 778 kilometer. A train that we have is your that covers the journey from A to B at 84 kilometer per hour, and that returns that back to A, and that is your with a uniform speed of 50 kilometer per hour. Here you have to find the average of the train during the whole journey. So not a problem, we'll go ahead for the solution. The required average speed equals to 2xy upon xy here, and then when we'll cancel it out is that we'll put the value kilometer per hour, so that is 2 into 84 into 56 upon 84 into plus 56 here kilometer per hour. So here that 2 into 84 into 56, and 84 plus 76, 56 is your 140. 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14 and 0. Then of course we'll cancel it about 2, and that is your 42 into 56 upon 35. If further solve it out, we'll get 67.2 kilometer per hour. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Actually this type of question I has uploaded before, but it has not been uploaded. So yes, that's the reason I had written all, and you know very well that I had written on the same time here. This is your 16th question of the session. The question we have is that has been the David obtained 70 that is your 76, 65, 82, 67 and 85 marks out of 100 in English, mathematics, physics, chemistry and biology. What were his average marks here? This has been asked in your bank PO question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise if I'm going ahead. Though that average I had told you about the formula of average, that in the first class of average only, that is the last class 36. Average equals to 76 plus 65 plus 82 plus 67 plus 85 whole upon the number of observation is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 whole upon 4 that we have 5 here, and that is we'll sum it out 76, 65, 82, 67 and 85. So I just go ahead here as well, which is 76, 65, 82, 67 and 85. So we'll have to sum it out. 5 plus 7, that is your 12. 12 plus 2 is 14, and 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 6 we have is 25. So 5 here and 2 carry. Then we have your here, that is your 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 6 that is your 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 6, 28. 22 plus 6 is your 28, and 28 plus 7, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that is 35. So we'll get a 3, 5, 5 here, and that we have to talk about it. So just I will count it on once. Yeah, so 2 is also there now, so that's 375. So 375 upon 5, we'll cancel it out. 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35, plus we have 2, and that 2, 5, 25. So that is 5, 5 is 25, 75. So that is your 75 will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with further that we have to talk about it, which is another question here, and that is the 17th question of the sessions as well. In Arun's that opinion, that his weight is greater than 65 kilometer but less than 72 kilometer. His brother does not agree with Arun's and his thinks that Arun's weight is greater than 60 kg but less than 79 kg. His mother views of point that his weight is cannot be greater than 68 kg. If all of them are correct here, in their estimations, what is the average of the different probable weights of Arun? This has been the important question because this has been asked in your SBIPO question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. So let Arun's weight be x kg, and according to the Arun it is 60, that is x, the weight will be greater than 65 and 72, less than 72, and according to Arun's brother it should be, the weight should be the less greater than 60 and less than 70. According to the Arun's mother, the weight is less than 68 here. So required average we will be having is equals to, as you can see here, from here the observation for the Arun here 65 to 72, तो it means कि वो 66 से लेके 71 के बीच में होगा वेट इनका, ठीक है, that they had told you. इनके अकॉर्डिंग अगर मैं बात करती हूँ, इट इज़ फ्रॉम 61 से लेके 69 तक की, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस तो 68 से कम, दिस विल बी योर अमंग दिस 68 से कम, तो 67 66 और 71 71 और 60 70 हो ही गया नहीं, 68 तक आ गया, 68. अब इसके 77 इनकी में पॉसिबिलिटी क्या बची, 70 67 66 67 एंड 68 and 69. So these were 4 possibility, but इससे कम आ गया, 68 से कम, तो it will be 66 and 67 that we have a possibility. 66 plus 67 is 0.2. This is 130 that we have upon 2, 133.2 here. Then we'll cancel it out, we'll get 66.5 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with 18th question of the session, that is the average of 20 number is 0 of them all that at the meant that how many that may be the greater than 0 here. This has been the important question, as I told you, this has been asked in your hotel management question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise, and that what we have to go ahead. Let's find out for the solution for this as well. So here for that, the average of 20 numbers is equals to 0, so that the sum of 20 number will be 0 into 20, and that is equals to 0 here. Now we'll go ahead with another one, which is your your 19th question of the sessions as well, and that is find the average of all the numbers that is between 8 and 34 which is divisible by 5. That is the question here itself. Eventually we have to find out this has been the question which has been asking your CBI examination paper as well, and that is also an important one. On the same behalf of it, we'll find out for the average here. Average equals to, that is 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 and plus 50, because that is divisible by 5. They had told you about all the numbers between this and this, so this is we have, that is 8 के बाद है आपका 10 आता है, 15 आता है, 20 25 30 from respect towards it. Otherwise it is 25 as well, but यहाँ पे 34 तक की लिमिट दी गई है. So 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30, and that is upon 5. So I'll just add it on for you all. 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 and plus 30 as well. So we'll add it on. 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, 0 here, 1 carry. 3 plus 1 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That is your 100 that will be having. So 100 upon 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 and 0. So the answer will get is your 20. Let's go ahead with another question, that is your 20th question of the sessions here, that the average of first 5 multiples of that is 3. So average of first 5 multiples of 3 that we have to find out. This has been asked in your assistant grade question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. The average we have is, that is average equals to 3, we take as a common because the multiples of 3 we have to find out, and it is from 5 1 to 5, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 5 plus 5 upon whole 5. So we'll add it on. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 1 10, 11 12 13 14 15, so 15 3s is 45 upon 5, 5 ones are 5 and 5 9s are 45. So the answer we'll get is 9 here. We'll get another question, that is 21st question of the sessions here, that the average of first 9 prime number is in that is we have to talk about it. The first 5 Prime numbers is in this has been asked in your CBI examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise as well. So for that, the average equals to 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus 23. That is the first 9 prime numbers whole upon 9, what they had mentioned you. We'll sum it out, we'll get 100 here, that is 100 upon 9, and then we'll get here is 11, 1 upon 9. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll reach another question, that is your 22nd question of the sessions here. A student was asked to find the arithmetic mean of the numbers we have 3, 11, 7, 9, 15, 13, 8, 19, 17, 21, 14 and x. He found the mean for that to be 12 here. What should be the number placed in place of that is x here? This has been asked in your section officer question paper as well, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise we talk about it. So 3 plus 11 plus 7 plus 9 plus 5 plus 13, 15 plus 13 plus 8 plus 19 plus 7, 17 plus 21 plus that is your 14 plus x whole upon 12. When we'll add it on, it is equals to 12, or 137 plus x equals to 144. Then we have your x equals to 144 minus 13, that will get here 130, that is 7 will get. So we'll get the answer is just 7. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead further, which we'll talk about it. That's 23rd question of the session. The average of 2, 7, 6 and x is 5, and the average of 18, 1, 6, x and y is 10. What is the value of y? This we have to find out. The after this is 2 plus that is 7 plus 6 plus x plus upon 4 equals to 5, or 15 plus x equals to 20. Then we'll get, or we can say that x equals to 5 here. Also 18 plus 1 plus 6 plus x plus y upon 5 equals to 10, and that is 25 plus 5 plus x here, that is equals to 500, and y equals to 20. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with 24th question of the session. That is also an important one. If the mean of the 5 observation is x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 and x plus 8 is 11, then the mean of the last 3 number observations we have to find out. This has been the question which has been asked in your CDS examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise that we talk about it. In the same cases, the options for this we have 11, 13, 15 and 17. So here x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8, that is whole upon 5 equals to 11. Where we'll get that 5x plus 20 is equals to 56, or x equals to 7 here. So the numbers are 7, 9, 11, 13 and 15. Required number will be 12 plus 13 plus 15 upon 3. We'll add in on, which is 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, that 11 is your, that is your 5, 3, 8 plus 1, 9, 9, 1 carry, no carry, 1, 2, 3, so 39 upon 9, 3, and cancel out 3 1 the 3 3 are 9, so we'll get answer 13 here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and which is also an important one. That is the 25th question of the session. If the mean of ABC is that is m, and AB plus BC plus CA equals to 0, then the mean of A square, B square, C square is. This has been asked in your IITTM examination paper. The options for this we have m square, 3m square, 6m squares and 9m squares as well. So for the same sake, we'll have to find it out. So let's go ahead for the solution for this as well. That is, we have a plus b plus c upon 3 equals to m. A plus b plus c, that is 2 will be multiplied 3m here. A plus b plus c ka square equals to 3m square, which is equals to 9m square. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus bc plus c equals to 9m square. A square plus b square plus c square equals to 9m square. Required mean is a square plus b square plus c square upon 3, which is equals to 9m square upon 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, that is 3m square will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll talk about 26th question of the sessions here, that we'll have the average of the 2-digit number which remain here, that the same with the digits interchange their positions. And this has been the question which has been asked in your CDS examination paper as well. That is also an important one, and that the options we have 33, 44, 40, 55 and 66 here. For the solution for this, average we have 11 plus 22 plus 33 plus 44 plus 55 plus 66 plus 77 plus 88 and plus 99 upon 9. So we'll add it on, we'll pair it out from the last and the first here, that is 11 plus 99, 22 plus 88, 33 plus 77, 44 plus 66, and then will remain as 55 here. Whole upon 9, this is our 100, this is 100, this is 100, this is, sorry, 110, 110, 110, 110. So 110, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had multiplied by 4 plus 55. So this is whole upon 9. So 410, that is your 440 plus 55 is 495 upon 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 fives are 45, and then we have here which is carry 4, and then we have 9 6, that is will be ending it up as your 55 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one which we have to talk about it. That is the another question here is your 27th question of the session, and that is also an important one. The average of first 50 natural number is that we have to find out. The options for this we have 12 and 25, 21.25, 25 and 25.5 here. For the same sake, we'll solve it out that sum of the first n natural number equals to n plus 1 upon 2. So here the average for the first n natural numbers is n plus 1 upon that is 2n, then n will cancel it out, n plus 1 upon 2. Required average equals to 50 plus 1 upon 2, like this is your 51 upon 2, and then we'll cancel it out, it will be 25.5 here, that we have to find out as well. Now we'll go ahead with the discussion about the another question, that is your 28th question of the session. So that is also an important one here in respective manner, that the mean of 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square and 7 square, which is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dash dash till the n square equals to n plus 1 2n plus 1 whole upon 5. This is the formula, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus till 7 square, that is 7 into n we have 7 plus 1 is, and that multiplied, and then we have 2n minus, that is upon 56 here, that is 5 here. So that being cancelled it out is your 140, 140 upon 7, that is cancelled by 7 on the 7, 720 is upon 40, is that answer average required average will get is 20 here. Now we'll go ahead with 29th question of the session, that is the average of all odd numbers up to 100 is, this has been the question here. The options for this we have 49, 49.5, 50 and of course 51. So for that, sum of odd numbers up to 100 is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 95 plus then 97 plus 99 here. Now the same case is 1 plus 99 is 100, 3 plus 97 is 100, 5 plus 95 is 100. We had just paired it up to the 25 pairs. So 100 plus 100 plus 100 into the 25 times, so 25 into 100 is 2500. So average is 2500 upon that is 50. So 500 cancel, 5 on the 5, 5 5 the 25 and 0. So that the answer will get is your the 50 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with another question, and that is also an important one, which is your another question is 30th question of the sessions as well. So the 30th question we have, if A, B, C and D and E are the 5 consecutive real numbers, then the average we have to find out. So for that we have an options here is 5A plus 4, A, B, C, D, E by 4, 5, 5, AB plus B, C, D, E plus E, none of these. So here that is average is B equals to A plus 2, C equals to A plus 4, D equals to A plus 6 and E equals to A plus that is B here. Average we have A plus 2 plus A plus 4 plus A plus 6 and plus 8 here. So that is upon 5. We'll add it on 5A plus 20 whole upon 5 as well. So where we have taken a 5 here common, so we'll cancel it out and we'll get is your A plus 4 here. Okay, that is the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with further, which we'll have to talk about it. That is the 31st question of the sessions here. The average of non-zero numbers and its square is, that is we have here that is a 5 times the number we have. This has been the question which has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Let the number be x, then x plus x square upon 2 equals to 5x, x square minus x equals to 0, x minus 9 equals to, that is x equals to 0 or x equals to 9. So the number is 3 here. Now the number is 9 here. Next we'll have 32th question of the session, that is the average of 7 consecutive number is 20, then the layout of these numbers are that we have to talk about it. The largest of these numbers we have to talk about it. This has also been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also an important paper respective as competition wise. Here let the number be x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5. So then that x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5 and x plus 6 whole upon 7. So that is we have 7x plus 21 equals to 140, or the 7x equals to 113, x equals to 17. So the largest number is x plus 6. So x is 17 plus 6 is your 23. That will get as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with 33rd question of the sessions here, where that the average of 5 consecutive that is odd numbers is 61 here, and what is the difference between the highest and the lowest number, that we have to talk about it. This has been the question that has been asked in your bank your question paper. The options for this is 2, 5, 8 cannot be determined, and none of these. On the same case, let the number be x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8. This has been asked in your bank your question paper, as I told you, and that is also an important one. So here x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 4, that is we have, then upon, that is 5 equals to 61. 5x plus 20 is equals to 305, x equals to 57. Required difference is 57 plus 8 minus 57. We'll get the answer. It will be 8 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Talk about the another question, that is your 34th question of the session, where the sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 38 more than that of the average of the numbers. What is the first of the number of these numbers, which we have to talk about it, and eventually that is important as well. This has been the question which has been asked in your bank PO question paper, and that is also important here. On terms of it, the options we have is 13, 17, 19 and data inadequate, and none of these as well. Solution for this we have, let the number be x, x plus 2 and x plus 4, x plus 2, x plus 4, where we that is equals to x plus 2, x plus 4 upon 3, which is equals to 38. 3x plus 6 minus 3x plus 6 equals to 38, or 3x plus 6 equals to 414, or x equals to 100 that we have. On the same cases, x equals to 17, so the first number x is equals to, that is we'll have as your 17. That would be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with 35th question of the session, and that is also an important one that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead. So here we go ahead with the 35th question of the session that we have, and the question that are to be as follows. The question is that average age of a boy in a class is 16 years and that of the girls is 15 years, and the average age of the whole class is, this has been asked in your SSC examination paper. The options for this we have 15 years, 15.5 years and 16 years, and cannot be computed with the given information. That is, these were the options here. We'll go ahead find it out the solution for this as well, where the average age of the boys in a class is 16 years, and that of girls is 15 years. The average age for the whole class is, this has been, we have to talk about it, and as I told you, this has been asked in your SSC examination paper as well. So for the same sake, we'll have to find out, and eventually we have to find out the answer as well on the same cases here, and which is important as well, and you have to focus on it as well. Then we are going to go for the solution for this. Let's go ahead. Clearly, to find the average, we ought to know that the number of boys and the girls, or that student in the class, so neither of which has been given, so the data provided is inadequate, we can say that. So the data provided is inadequate. Data provided is inadequate that we have. Now we'll talk about the another question that we have to go ahead, which is the another question is your, that is the 36th question of the sessions as well. The question we have, the average annual income in rupees of certain agricultural workers is S, and that of other worker is T. The number of agriculture worker is 11 times that of the other workers. Then the average monthly income in rupees of all the workers, which we have to find out. This has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also an important paper in terms of competition wise. The options we have S plus T by 2, S plus 11 T by 2, and 1 upon 11 S plus T, and 111 S plus T upon 12 as well. That has been asked in your SSC examination paper as well. We'll go ahead further, which we'll find it out here. The average annual income in rupees of certain agriculture worker is S, and that of other worker is T. The number of agriculture worker is 11 times that of other worker. Then the average monthly income in rupees of all the workers is, this has been asked in your SSC examination paper as well, that we have to talk about it. So let's go ahead for the solution for this as well. Let the number of other workers be X. Then number of agriculture workers equals to 11x. Total number of worker equals to 12x. So average monthly income equals to 8 into 11x plus t into x upon 12x, which is equals to 111s plus T upon 12 that we have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and which is the another important question here, and that is your 37th question of the sessions as well. Now we'll go ahead. The question we have: a family consists of grandparents, parents, and 3 grandchildren. The average age of the grandparents is 67 years, and that of the parent is 35 years, and that of the grandchildren is 6 years. What is the average age of the family as well? This has been asked in your the RRB examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise that we have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead. A family consists of grandparents, and 3 grandchildren. The average of the average age of the grandparent is 67 years. That of the parents is 35 years, and that of the grandchildren is 6 years. What is the average age of the family? This has been asked in RRB examination paper. The options we have: 28 4 by 7 years, 31 5 by 7 years, 32 1 by 7 years, and none of these. So for that we have to talk about it, and we have to find out the answer for this as well. Where required average equals to 67 into 2 plus 35 into 2 plus 6 into 3 whole upon 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is equals to 134 plus 70 plus 18 whole upon 7. 2 plus 2 4 plus 3, that is 7, which will have 222 upon 7, 31 5 by 7 years. That we have as an answer here. I will go ahead with 38th question of the session that we have to talk about it, and eventually that is also an important question here that we have to discuss as well. So on the same case, that is your 38th question of the sessions here that we have to talk about it. The question is: a library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays and 240 on the other day. The average number of visitors per day in a month of 30 days beginning with the Sunday is. That has been asked in your math examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. If I'm going ahead, this is the math examination paper. The options we have: 250, 276, 280 and 285 here. We'll go ahead. A library has an average of 510 visitors on Sunday and 240 on other days. The average number of visitors per day in a month of 30 days beginning with a Sunday. This has been asked in your math examination paper as well. That is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Options we have 250, 276, 280 and 285 here. We'll go ahead for the solution for this as well, and that we have as follows. Since the month begins with a Sunday, so there will be a 5 Sunday in that, and for that required average equals to 510 into 5 plus 240 into 25 upon 30, 8550 upon 30. 0 being 0, cancel it out, so we'll just cancel it out and we find out the answer, which is 285. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one, which is the another question we have to talk about it, and that is the another one is your, that is 39th question of the sessions as well. So here, if the average mark of 3 batches of 55, 60 and 45 students respectively, that is 550 and 55 and 60, then the average marks of all the student is, this has been asking your CBI examination paper. The options is 53, 33, 54, 68, 55 and none of these that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead for the question here. If the average marks of 3 batches of 55, 60 and 45 students respectively is 50, 55 and 60, then the average marks of all the students is, this has been asked in your CBI examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Option is, as I told you, 53.33, 54.68, 55 and none of these. For that same case, we'll have to find out the solution for this as well, and which is important here. So for the same case, we'll find it out, which is required average equals to 55 into 50 plus 60 into 55 plus 45 into 60 whole upon 55 plus 60 plus 40 45. We'll take as sum, so it's 2750 plus 333 3300 plus 2700, that we have whole upon is 160, which is 8750 upon 160, that is equals to 54.68. that will be having as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another question, that is your the another question, and that we have to talk about it here, which is the another, and hopefully that will be the last question of the session. That is, we have to talk about it, and which is your the 40th question of the session as well. So we'll go ahead. 40th question of the sessions here. The questions we have here as follows, like the average weight of the 16 boys in a class is 50.25 kg, and that of the remaining 8 boys is 45.15 kgs. Find the average of weight of all the boys in the class. This has been asked in your IMT examination paper, and that is also important paper respect towards competition wise, if I am going ahead here in a detailed. So for the same sake, we will be having it, and let's go ahead. The average weight of 16 boys in a class is 50.25 kgs, and that of remaining 8 boys is 45.15 kgs. Find the average weight of all the boys in the class. This has been asked in your IMT examination paper, that we have to talk about it, and let's find out for the solution for this as well. You have to talk about it, and that is the another value we have to find out, and that is for the required. This is 20, that is your 40th question of the session. So required average equals to 50.25 plus, multiply 16 plus 45.15 into 8 whole upon 16 plus 8 equals to 804 plus 36, 361.20 upon 24 equals to 116,520 upon 24. We'll get 48.55. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead further, which we'll have to talk about it. That is the another question here, and that is the question we have is your 41st question of the sessions as well. The question is, a car owner buys petrols at rupees 7.50, rupees 8 and rupees 8.50 per liter for 3 successive the successive years, and what approximately is the average cost per liter of petrol if he spends rupees 4,000 each year. That we have to talk about it. On the same cases, that is also an important one as well, so which is been asked in your math examination paper as well. So we'll go ahead, and that we'll have to find out as well. A car owner buys petrol at rupees 7.50, rupees 8 and rupees 8.50 per liter, that we have for 3 successive years. What approximately is the average cost per liter of petrol if he spends rupees 4,000 each year. This has been the question, and this has been asked in your math examination paper as well. Options we have 7.98, 8, 8.50 and 9. That is also an important one here, and on the same cases we have to talk about it as well. So total quantity of petrol consumed in 3 years, which is equals to 4,000 upon 7.50, 4,000 upon 8 plus 4,000 upon 8.50 liters, which is equals to 4,000 2 upon 15 plus 1 upon 8 plus 2 upon 17, that is equals to 78700 upon 51 liters. So total amount spent equals to rupees 3 into 4000, which is equals to rupees 12,000. Average cost equals to rupees 12,000 into 51 upon 7670 that we have, and that on the same cases it is equals to rupees 6120 upon 767. We'll cancel it out, we'll get rupees 7.98 that we have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is also a very important one here, which is the 42th question of the sessions as well. The question we have here is that the average of 6 number is x and the average of 3 of these is y. If the average of the remaining 3 is z, then this has been asked in your hotel management question paper as well. This has been important as well. So x equals to y plus z, 2x equals to y plus z, x equals to 2y plus 2z, and none of these. For the same sake, we'll have to find out here. Here, the average of 6 numbers is x and the average of 3 of these is y. If the average of the remaining remaining 3 is z, then this has been asked in your hotel management question paper. That is also an important one. Let's find out for the solution for this as well. Clearly we have x equals to 3y plus 3z upon 6, or 2x equals to y plus z. That will get as an equation here. Now we'll go ahead with another one which we have to talk about it, and that is the another question, and which is your 43rd question of the sessions as well. The question states that out of 9 persons, 8 persons spent rupees 30 each for their meal. The 9th one spent rupees 20 more than the average expenditures of all the 9. The total money spent by all of them, that you have to find out, and this has been asked in your CBI examination paper, so that is also an important paper in terms of talking about the options. We have rupees 260, rupees 290, rupees 292.50, and rupees 400.50 as well. So out of 9 persons, 8 persons spent rupees 30 each for their meal. The 9th one spent rupees 20 more than the average expenditure of all the 9. The total money spent by all of them, the total money spent by all of them was, this has been asking your CBI examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Options we have 260, 290, 292.50 and 400.50 as well, and that even though we have to talk about it. So let's go ahead for the solution for this as well, which is to be as follows. Let the average expenditure be rupees X, then 9x equals to 8 into 30 plus x plus 20, or 9x equals to x plus 260, or 8x that we have. So that is your 8x equals to 260, or x equals to 32.50 here. So total money spent equals to 9x, which is equals to rupees 9 into 32.50 equals to rupees 292.50 here, that we have as an answer. We'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is your 44th question of the sessions as well, and that has also been an important one because that has also been asked in your RRB examination paper as well. So that is 44th question of the session. The question is, the average of 50 numbers is 30 if the two numbers is 35 and 40 and that are discarded, then the average of the remaining number is nearly. This has been asked in RRB examination paper. The options for this we have 28.32, 28.78, 29.27, 29.68. So let's go ahead. The average of 50 numbers is 30 if two numbers (35 and 40) are discarded, then the average of the remaining number is nearly. This has been asked in your RRB examination paper. That is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Let's go ahead for the solution for this as well. Just sum of 50 numbers. Sum of 50 numbers equals to 30 into 50, which is equals to 1500. So here sum of remaining 48 numbers equals to 1500 minus 35 plus 40 equals to 1425. So required average equals to 1425 upon 48 equals to 475 upon 16, that is equals to 29.68. that will be having as an answer here. Now here we will be ending it up, and because it will become more longer, so here we will be ending it up here. First of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Before ending it up, we just talk about it that we are dealing with the quantity reasoning that we had completed your that is your the verbal reasoning, which is general mental ability and the logic reasoning, and in terms of non-verbal reasoning we had done your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete patterns that we had done here, and we have to start with the next new topic as well. In terms of chemistry, if I'm talking about, we are dealing with the chemistry for the class 12, that is NCRT, and that we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4 we had done, and unit 5 which we have to we had started with, and hopefully we'll complete that soon as well. Other than that, if I'm going ahead, yeah, we had completed your sociology and software engineering, and even though which we have to cover up in the next coming class as well, which is also an important one. So on the same behalf of it, if I'm going ahead, that we have to talk about many more classes. So in the same cases, that is in terms of quantitative aptitude, yes, for the quantitative aptitude we had started with arithmetical ability. In that we had completed your operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices. Then we will start discussing about the percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on drains, boards and streams, allocations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar clocks and stocks and shares as well. Other than that, we will have to cover up the permutation and combination, probability, true discount, banker discounts, height and distance, odd and out and series as well. In section 2 that we have to cover up here, it is your the data interpretation that is related to the tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs. So here we'll end it up. First of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go to the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.